Now, despite that loss last night, fans are still filling the seats at Target Field, leading to some pretty long lines. And we're tracking what you're saying about it in our digital dive. Now, the team is asking you, if you're going to a game, to come early to the ballpark and be prepared. You can see from this video shot over the weekend just how long some of these lines can get. The Twins are trying to streamline the bag policy, which should keep people moving along. They're also looking to hire a few hundred people to work concession stands. They're actually hosting a job fair at Target Field a week from today. Now, many of you are sharing your secrets to getting inside of the stadium faster. Heather says she used the parking lot A Skyway entry on Saturday and she got in less than 10 minutes. Tiffany says she left her bag at home and only brought her wallet, and that got her through the line faster, but that's of course not going to work for everyone. Carrie says she has a small baby and not bringing a bag is not an option for Carrie. She recommended, though, a clear tote bag she found on Amazon for less than $10. And that, of course, will come in handy for many ladies out there. So yeah, how do you get in the stadium faster? Let us know if you're willing to spill the beans on your secrets.
I just think it's so fantastic we're having this discussion, that there's such a great team. People are filling the ballpark, having a great time.
Yeah, because it was a little bit of a struggle there last month. Now people all want to go, so that is a positive. Let's get them in the ballpark quicker.
That's right.